Today I was going to work on teaching Bon Jovi the intro part. I like to sometimes start with just fingers 1 and 2 on strings. The E string, the bottom string here, string 1 on fret 13, and finger 2 is basically on string 3, skipping string 2. I'm using finger 2 on string 3. And then I try to get my pick to get this picking action going. Because really I'm picking 4, 3, 1, 3. Those are the strings I'm picking. The 4th string, 3rd string, 1st string, 3rd string. And I'm counting 1 and 2 and 3. And you want to try to get used to alternating your pick. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then you want to try to always remember that the only finger that has to change is this finger 1, because we're going to go from this chord, 1 and 2 and, we're going to take finger 2, slide it to fret 12 where the 2 dots are, and put finger 3 below that one, picking the same strings again. So I mean, you could even practice just trying to get those two going. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and maybe it's a little tough, so maybe you need to slow the count down a bit. Something like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you can even go slower if you have to. But that's why it's always good just to work in this area here and get this pick, learning to jump over string 2 and pick 4, 3, 1, 3 and start again. And it's nice to count it. It teaches your mind the rhythm of it, where it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So that's the first 2 changes. And then basically from there we're going to take these 2 fingers and just slide them down 2 frets. So 1, 2, not counting the one you're on, so that would be the 10th fret. This is 12, 11, 10, picking the same way again. The nice thing about this is, again, finger 3 just moves down 1 fret and we add finger 1 onto fret 8. So now we're on bottom string, fret 8, 3rd string, fret 9, picking the same way. Then we're going to take those fingers and slide finger 2 all the way to fret 5. You can always look at your dots. Some guitars have a dot on the 3rd fret and the 5th fret. And then you can get this one. It's doing the same thing again. Then we're going to take finger 2 and just slide it down 1 fret again and put finger 1 down here on fret 3, string 1. And then we're going to strum down and slide back. It can be tough to keep those ringing, because if your finger's touching the string at all or not making it ring, then you won't hear it for long. So basically that's the idea, and some good approaches to working through it is just take it in stages. You know, work this one, get that really good. I had a lot of fun with this song. I started to make up my own using these cool intervals. And then we went down to here, so you could work those 2. You could bring them down again. Now this one here, we gotta slide all the way to 5. You get really good at sliding them with finger 2. Maybe you just want to practice that and learn your distance. And just ideas on how to practice. I always find it's good to give people ideas on how to work through all of these songs. Otherwise it could take you forever. But trying to just pick this one thing, I mean, if you've never done it before, you might want to spend 10 minutes, just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then in full motion it would be like, you could start with fingers 2 and 3 and use your pinky too, like that. So you could try it that way too. You might feel more comfortable with these 2 fingers, and then we're starting in the same spot. I'm going to play it the way I first showed it. fast would be like. And then everybody's, well, how do you get that fast? Well, it's by counting, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And usually if you want to get really good at it and you haven't worked with a metronome, then you want one of these on, and you can kind of use that as 1 and 2. That's pretty slow, right? So you could start really slow. You could move it up a bit. I'll start at around this speed here. I think it's at like 70. So you got 1 and, so I'd have to figure out the timing with it. 1 and 2, that was slow. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you see that every time I say 1, 2, 3, or 4, that'll beep. 1 and 2 and 3. And notice how I'm always picking the bottom string and making it sound louder. We're accenting that. So that's a slow start, and then you'd build your speed up by going up so much every notch, and you try to eventually get it up to like something like that, 110 or 100, 120, and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 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 and 4 and. So there's some ideas on how to get through the beginning part of wanted, dead, or alive and increasing speed. We could count it differently. We could have counted it in 16th notes, or it would have been, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Now this doesn't have to go as fast. So if I'm doing it that's really fast now to count in 16ths. I'd have to be like that, right? Be like 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. And that's what we do in the studio, especially, and you want to get it nice and clean and no noises, no other sounds around these notes that you're playing. See, like I hit string 2, has to stay clean. There's a good one. So I hope that helps you get through the intro.